of 8th place as we officially embark on the second half of the season. It's going to be a wide open look for Maria Conde, and she's going to immediately get that to tempo, sneaking across the baseline is Laura Juskaita, who gets her own miss. Drive and kick, Mabry to Alamond, who will net it again from 3, and Toronto is 2 for 2 from distance so far.
We talk about that identity, and you've got to run them off that line, but you've got to contain penetration.
Olivia Miles, a tough take as she barrels to the rim, gets her own miss, was trying to thread the needle on the opposite block.
For this Lynx offense.
Under 10 to shoot for the Minnesota Lynx. Trailing 6-2 here early. Olivia Miles one-on-one against Mabry, cans it off her own.
She's proven it night in, night out.
Julie Alamond is going to skate to the rim for 2. Toronto leads 10-7. McBride is going to bank it in. Why not for her first shot? And
get out and run off those turnovers.
Lynx moving around the perimeter, then inside to Natasha Howard, one-on-one against Benley, and she's going to muscle it up and in for Reeve and Sandy Brondello doing battle here today as Mabry lets it fly from distance. She's already got 4 assists. Second chance opportunity for Toronto, and another triple. This time it's Juskaita.
Team first as it relates to what this Lynx organization has been about, which should be, that is all about leadership from Nikki Sakala.
Early minutes for Maya Caldwell, and she cashes in from
position, but they want to make you uncomfortable. That was an uncomfortable possession for Toronto.
Minnesota's defense hit a lull in July. They're picking it back up, doing it on offense. That rebound gobbled up by Kiki Rice. Mabry steps into it. Too strong. Offensive rebound though for Key.
He's off since early June, but she is a talent, and one of which this Toronto franchise wants to build around.
Juskaita will launch and hit. Mabry again pushing it in transition, swarmed by Lynx players. A lot of attention beyond the arc because she can do that straight on, and Mabry with 7.
Not even clean.
Seeing 2 of the top 3.
Yeah, and we just got to the All-Star break, so think about what those numbers are going to look like in a couple weeks. But it's the ability to find space, move without the basketball, and that.
So to back in possession, tied up at 28. Natasha Howard backing down against Benley. Looking backdoor to Fisa Collier, sneaks in for an easy. Another second chance opportunity for Toronto. Of Alamond, who will off the 3 and drain it. Toronto with their 6th straight. Miles directing traffic. Miles straight on, no one in sight, and she takes advantage. Miles with 10 points, Julie Alamond also with 10 points for Toronto. She has the basketball right now with 10 to shoot. Benley, great look inside, she takes care of it. Yeah, offensive rebounds for Toronto as Collier will misfire inside. Howard keeps it alive. Williams looking to get her shot going, and that's a great way to do it. Minnesota turns it right back over as Williams tried to fire that pass inside. Yet another turnover. Miles through the legs. Outrageous. Minnesota back in possession. 3:45 to go before halftime. McBride tries to turn the corner. Now Howard one-on-one. That shoulder shimmy shake. She's wrapped up inside. Saves the possession for the slash promotions. You can see a little bit of a preview there. I love WNBA paint. Bring it back. What a play that was. But
get those high assist numbers because it means your offense is working exactly how they want it to go.
Benley able to shed her defender, now goes right into the chest of McBride against the 6'4" Temi Benley. Got to step up. 2 seconds to shoot. Juskaita steps back and rattles it. Dancing one-on-one with Alamond. Alamond, the quick closeouts. Miles has that swatted away by Benley, who corrals it.
As well with their defense here in the second 20 minutes.
Miles thought about that 3, instead gets herself open and cans it anyway. Immediately swarms. And I'm looking for some help. Benley, tight roping along the baseline. Howard cuts her off, but she ekes it in for leading by 13. Cutting is Benley. Beautiful offense by the time.
I think that's where Natasha Howard is such a tough matchup for opponents because she's got the ability to put it on the floor and finish through traffic.
Another easy bucket. Alamond was looking for a whistle. Now Toronto takes back over to the trailer. Conde. Yes.
She was on the line, and that is just going to...
Now 8 to shoot for Toronto, continually going deep into the shot clock. Hyundai is going to have to call her own number, and she cans it.
We talked at the very beginning.
That's now 5 assists for Olivia Miles. Going along with her 20 points, and here again another snatching away the rebound is Coffey on a big possession. Miles, McBride, yes!
All starts with the defensive effort from Nia Coffey.
As well. Still love the bright green ones, but even with the black beam, those are great too. Minnesota creating more distance here as Howard with the block on, and the long rebound nearly reaches the half-court line. Minnesota comes up with it. Delar sets her feet and cashes in for 3. Here back at home to start the unofficial second half of the season. Winners of 7 straight games as Rice is able to sneak her way through and finish through contact. Minnesota getting more action off the bench. Now 14 points as a unit. Date along the baseline. What a game.
Gotta identify. 2 players on you, someone's open.
79-63 is Minnesota's lead. Final 45 seconds of the third quarter. Mabry, quick release, and she drops it through. Mabry's with so much confidence in the opportunities that she finds. Here is Rice, another rookie getting downhill, stripped by him. So
there have been a ton of contested shots, high activity, strips, and turnovers. They've hung their hat on their D, and it continues here.
Off the baseline inbound, it'll be key scoring at close quarter, looking to make it 8 straight wins. Howard takes off against Key. Key is able to disrupt it.
That's one of the few times we've seen tonight where it's been that single coverage. It's been a double-triple team almost every time she's touched.
Minnesota with the block.
Toronto here in the second half.
Williams will fly through. That's no good. Williams with 5 points today. Hyundai is the exact same move, but she able to...
That's highlight reel right there for Courtney Williams. Understand, someone's going to run the floor, you get him the basketball.
Short corner shot for Fat Ben. Minnesota leading 87-75, and just that quickly she gets to the rim once more. Mabry returns the face. Going right past Alamon. Second chance opportunity denied by Toronto. Here is Mabry leaking out ahead for 2. Quarter still locked in a battle against this Toronto Tempo team that's lost 7 of their most recent 8 games. Yushkaita barrels her way to the... Still doesn't have it quite yet. Toronto back with it. 3 on the way. Yushkaita has been putting on a show. Her jump shot doesn't fall, and Mabry will keep Minnesota to 1 and done on the glass. Quickly up the floor for Toronto. Rice is wrapped up. And that 3 on the way, and good for Kia Nurse. This game has completely changed on a dime. Just a 2-point difference. Minnesota clinging at 89-87. Delar for 3. Yes, just when the Lynx needed it.
To get out and go, but this is where you've got to have stops.
Delar looks inside to Collier. Delar's been a hot hand here and keeps it going off the bench. Her third 3.
7 games coming into tonight and being back on their home court where they are 10-4 so far this year.
Mabry, the step back. Wow.
And that is the range.
That's a 3-point game. 1:15 to go. Collier will hand it off to McBride, who swarmed at the 3-point line. Delar playing hero. Miles. Tight ropes along the baseline was bumped. Now 5 to shoot as she goes a full 360 right, Minnesota Lynx. And yet another they had to gut out. 100-93 is the final. Minnesota over Toronto.
You get another win under 10 points, but they do it in